Joseph YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Happy Father's Day, man. Shout out to all the fathers, especially those who are subscribed to the Coffee Pod and follow the Coffee Pod to support the content. Listen, happy Father's Day. I spent some time today talking to my father earlier this morning. He's out of the country. He's in Zambia, but we talked about a lot of things. Right after that, I spoke to my mother and a few of my family members, and I just thought about how fathers are often never appreciated, especially while they're still alive. So I just want to encourage you, man, reach out to your father or a father. If you see somebody who is a father, encourage that man, because most likely he's not going to get that from the people he truly wants it from. And as depressing as that may sound, it's just the case for a lot of situations. Make sure you send some positivity to a father out there or soon to be father and encourage that man. Men have to encourage one another. Men are needed, right? Men keep families together. Families work better when they have a father, present father involved. I was online and I stumbled on this video that I thought was interesting. Caption, Kevin Samuels' Father's Day message before his passing. Let's check this out real quick. I thought this one was pretty good. Let's get it.
Shout out to all the fathers out there. And to all the fathers out there, it ain't easy. But realize you got nothing to prove to anybody but yourself and your kid. Being a modern man, being a modern father ain't easy. It's a thankless job in a lot of ways. There's ups and downs, but celebrate yourself because the culture, the world is not into celebrating men. The world is into telling men you're bad.
Right.
When Gillette is telling men that they need to be better. So we're at an upside down point. So it's going to be important that this weekend you celebrate yourself. It's going to be important that you call your brother who's a father and tell him, hey, you're doing a good job, even if he doesn't have his kids, because this weekend some men won't have their children because of situations beyond their control. Remember that I said it the other day on Instagram. I think it's going to be important for us to try to become the fathers our men weren't. The fathers and the men that our fathers were not. And nobody's perfect. But see, that's the thing. Everybody else is allowed to fall down and get back up. Everybody else is allowed to fall down. But black men, you are made to believe that you aren't shit unless you are perfect. Funk that.
I wasn't planning on sharing this, but I think I need to do this. It's important that I do. There are a lot of fathers out there who want to hear that they did a good job. And like Kevin Samuels says in this video, we don't really train, condition people, raise them up to let fathers know they did a good job the same way that we do, to raise up society, to show mothers appreciation. And so I want to encourage you, man, something I plan on doing here shortly is writing a letter to my father that highlights all the things that I appreciate that he did right, raising me up as his son. You know, when you're a man, you have too much pride to even ask for something like that. And you know, if you're asking for it, it's not genuine. And I don't think men realize how much that means to a father until they become a father and they are asking themselves, well, did I do enough? Are they thankful? Am I a failure? And I don't think people realize the type of impact they would make if they had a father who did what they could. And nobody's perfect. You know, like Kay said in the video, nobody's perfect. But what a shame it would be for the person who raised you up, the father who raised you up, to pass and you wish you'd have said something. Here's your chance, man. Write that letter or call him up. Let him know the things you appreciate. I think letters are cool because, you know, people can hold on to them and read them, and it could give them assurance, which is something a lot of men don't get nowadays. You know, we get a lot of be better, do better. But today, say thank you to the father figures or the father, biological father in your life who was there, who helped you become the man who you are today. Listen, guys, as always, I appreciate you for checking out another episode of the Coffee Pod. If you want, man, you can share down below something you appreciate your father did for you, you know, growing up, something you learned, a memory, whatever. Comment down below. It's not something we do often, but I think it's important on this day that it's done. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.